Hey everyone, this is your host Bill. I am here with the IndieTimmie, one of our many participants in this season of Game to Fame. How's it going, Timmy?
Pretty good. Very hot in my room. None of my fans are on.
Jeez, man, you gotta fix that, man. You gotta fix that.
Well, I just don't have them on because of the recording.
Okay.
They're loud.
Well, then thank you for being considerate to our listeners.
Oh yeah, I always turn them off when I'm recording, so I like nothing but gameplay and commentary.
There you go. See, listen, folks, I mean, before we even get started in this interview, you could already realize he's a man who just likes to put in that little extra bit of something to make your experience that much better. So I'm not trying to sell any votes one way or the other, but we'll go from there. So Timmy, if you can, just kind of give our viewers, our listeners, a little bit of a quick overview of your channel and what it's all about, because I'm sure they're pretty interested. Because I know they're going to find out by the end of this month when we release the first round of the competition. But tell us a little bit about your channel.
Well, it started out as doing mainly indie games, like what Yami Mash does, for any of you who know him. But it ended up going towards like big name games like Dying Light or something like that. And lately I've been doing a lot of other stuff like top fives, creepypasta readings, so it's just kind of everything.
What would you say was probably one of the better creepypastas you've done?
I think I've only done 2 so far, but I would have to say Mr. Widemouth.
Ooh, I'm not too familiar with that. Can you give me like a basic overview of what that was?
Basically, it's this little kid who has mental issues, and he sees this weird little thing, I guess, that he says it looks like a Furby, if you remember what those are.
Oh yeah, scary enough as it is, so that's enough to spook me.
And of course it's a tiny little thing, but he's got a huge mouth, and it keeps trying to make him do dangerous things, like play with knives or jump out of the window of the 2-story building saying, "There's a trampoline down there." And he tried to lead him to the end of this forest, and near the end of the story he says the forest that he tried to get led to was just a graveyard full of kids.
Dang.
And so it's apparently Mr. Widemouth was killing a bunch of kids.
Holy crap, man. That's pretty intense.
I mean, I'm trying to do creepypastas that are just video game related, but sometimes it's a little hard because they tend to not be good.
to put it mildly.
Yeah.
Holy cow. Well, I know that you mentioned, as far as your channel goes, you mentioned Dying Light. Now, I guess it's okay to start spoiling things a bit, but let's get into your first round experience as far as getting into things, getting acquainted with the Game to Fame, competition and what you've been experiencing. Can you tell everybody a little bit about your first round routine, what you've been doing, how you've been doing it, and how it's been going for you?
It's been going really good. I mean, I know everyone's been real nice, this the good luck basic thing. And I know I've been a little bit like, what am I supposed to do with this? What am I supposed to do with that? And after I got past that, I just went into video editing, and I admit I did put a little extra work into this than what I usually do, because usually when I play games, it's the type of video where like there's always something happening, so I can't put too much in. Mm-hmm. But when I play like indie games or something like that, I will usually go on an editing spree, and that's kind of what I did for my video. I kind of went on a Jacksepticeye type cut and paste kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And I like how it came out. There probably were a few parts that I could have done better, but oh well.
well, you sound confident. Now, which game were you playing? I'll let you say it.
Me and that other guy whose name I can't remember. I'm very sorry if you're listening. We're playing Dying Light.
Oh heck yeah, man! And I mean, I guess did you start from the beginning and kind of work through it, or did you pick up from like a certain or actually maybe we don't want to get into that. I guess everyone will have to find out. So listen, you jokers, if you think you're going to get a ton of spoilers out of this interview, not happening. But so I mean, as far as that game, would you say it's like up there as far as one of your recent favorite games, or something that you're just kind of like, whatever?
It's a really good game. I would recommend it to anyone who's a fan of the zombie apocalypse. I mean, of course, it falls in line with that. Oh, there's too many of these games. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. I'm a sucker for open world zombie survival games, so I liked Dead Island, Dead Rising, Dying Light, all those.
Yeah. Well, good.
I'm excited for Dead Island 2.
Heck yeah. Now, was that one announced at E3?
That was announced E3 last year.
Oh, that's right.
So it should be coming out this year.
Yeah, I'm still playing catch up over here, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, we're really excited about seeing you in the first round. Now, if you want people to get into contact with you, I know, do you have like a specific social network that you use? Do you prefer Twitter? Do you prefer Facebook? Where can people get a hold of you so they could cheer you on during this Game to Fame competition?
I do have a Facebook, but I'm honestly mostly on Twitter. So I would say my Twitter is the best place to get to me.
All right, man.
Give
us the handle.
All right, basically at IndieTimmie.
All right. If you guys can remember that, if you could read the title of this video, then I think you're in good shape. But for good measure, I'm going to go ahead and go the extra mile. I'm going to put that Twitter handle in the description, so that way there's no excuse for you not to follow IndieTimmie here, and keep an eye on him during this competition. And if you like what you see, really cheer him on, give him your votes, and if you want to talk smack to him, go ahead too. I mean, hey, this is a competition. I mean, this ain't meant to be rainbows and lollipops here. We're getting into it. We're getting into nitty gritty, and you could tell me firsthand, Timmy, just how brutal it's been, man. It's like boot camp, right?
With soda, yes.
Perfect.
Ignore the past couple of days of tweets. I've pretty much just been fanboying everywhere during E3. So
I've noticed that as far as the my Twitter feed's been going, because obviously I follow a lot of you YouTube channels, and y'all have been saying some good things, some bad things, and just some really freaking funny things about E3, and I'm loving every second of it.
Oh yeah, I look for Boogie, Pro Jared, and JonTron during E3.
Yeah, they're never short on good commentary and good insight.
Oh yeah.
All right, gang. So for those of you listening again, this is IndieTimmie, and my name's Bill. I'm the one of the people behind Game to Fame, and thank you very much for listening. And hopefully, this was a good opportunity for you to get to know IndieTimmie a little bit better before the first round of competition. So good luck, IndieTimmie. Good luck.
Thank you, and thank you for having me on here. You can see me as more of just a face in the corner of the screen.
Stay in the corner.
That sounds so bad. Just no. Stay in the corner.
Think about what you've done, you and your video games.
Oh, man.
All right, everyone.
Bye, everyone.